Paul Laurence Dunbar is recognized as one of the most famous African American poets of history and also for his use of dialect poetry. Dunbar was born and raised in Dayton, Ohio. Both his mother and father were freed slaves. Dunbar attended a primarily white high school where he was the only African American student. After high school, Dunbar wanted to go into law but couldn't afford to attend. He took a job as an elevator operator instead and worked on his poetry during his breaks. In 1893, Dunbar self-published his first book, Oak and Ivy. Later that year, he was invited to recite his poems at the Western Association of Writers, where he caught the attention of James Riley. Riley encouraged him to write his second piece, which he published in 1895 titled Majors and Minors. The piece was very popular because of its dialect poetry. Dunbar continued to gain popularity during this time and was published in newspapers and articles including the New York Times. Dunbar's use of dialect poetry is what made his work so influential and unique. Dialect is defined as a particular form of language that is specific to a region or social group. Dunbar's work celebrated Black expression and culture. An example of Black dialect is shown in his poem In the Morning.
Liars, bless the Lord. Don't you know the days are broad? If you don't get up, you scared there'll be trouble in this here camp. You think I'm going to let you sleep while I mix your board and key? That's a putty how to do. Liars, don't you hear me calling you? Bet if I come across this floor, you won't find no time to snore. Daylight all is shining in while you sleeping, while hits a sin. Hate the candlelight enough to burn out without a snuff, and you go the morning through burning up this daylight too. Liars, don't you hear me call? No use turning toward the wall. I could hear that matter squeak. Don't you hear me when I speak? This here clock done struck off 6. Caroline, bring me them 8 sticks. Oh, you down, sir? You down? Look here, and don't you dare to frown. Now you march yourself and you wash your face and don't you splatter all the place. I got something else to do besides just clean up after you. And take that comb and fix your head. Look just like a feather bed. Look here, boy, I let you see you shame. Roll your eyes at me. Come and bring me that strap. Boy, I'll whoop you till you dry. You done felt yourself too strong and you surely got me wrong. Now sit down at that table there and just your whip if you dare. Every morning on this place seems like I must lose my grace. Now fold your hands and bow your head. And wait until the blessing said. Lord, have mercy on our souls. Don't you dare touch them rolls. Bless the food we're going to eat. You sit still. I see your feet. You just try that trick again. Get us peace and joy. Amen.